I'm going to talk to you about characters that I think could have been an email, because I think that we've all read a book where either it's a main character or a side character, and you're like, I did not even need you to exist. Honestly, if you could have done even less, it would have been not being here, and I would have appreciated it.
You're like, that would have been preferable, which sounds spicy, but I think that when you get into a book and you're loving it, you're in the world, you care about the characters.
Yeah.
You get disappointed when
side characters. Yeah. Unless your story is thrilling, you don't belong here. This is not about you. Before we get into it, make sure to subscribe and like our channel. And we're going to give you extra content here in addition to our podcast. One will be a shock to no one who read Crescent City, and that's Therian.
Oh.
The most worthless character. I have never seen somebody get so much page time and do so little of things. Actually, that's not true, because the second person is pretty close up there. But
can I guess who it is? Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to package these. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Guess number 2.
Ethan.
Go ahead. Ethan, yes.
Ethan, sorry.
How they got so much page time will never make sense. I don't care if they turn around, descend into Terrasen, and heal it from a Blythe. I do not care, okay? And it's because they spent so much time wasting my time. It's over. You both could have been an email. You did not need to be here. You didn't need to be here.
Yes. I'm going to double down on this because Therian, I see, okay, not to get too spicy, but I see a lot of posts about Therian on the social medias. And I'm like, did we not read the same book? Yeah.
Like people like Therian?
He has a fan base. Which is fine.
Not here.
Everyone should like what they like. No. I'm like, why am I reading this person? His whole story is a will they, won't they with himself. Is he supposed to be Hamlet? Like to be or not to be?
Will they, won't they with himself? I can't.
Yes.
That's the truest thing I've ever. Honestly, same with Ethan.
So true.
That's the best description I've ever heard. Honestly.
So true. The worst part about Ethan as well is that not only is he a will they, won't they with himself, he's like, is there a terrible decision? What's the worst possible decision I can make? I'm going to make that one.
And then he has the audacity to mope about it. It's
totally.
It's like asking yourself, should I drink this water or should I drink this gas fuel? And he's like, gas fuel. And then he's like, yeah, why am I so sick? I always get sick. That'll happen, Ethan. That'll happen.
Exactly. Now, Crescent City girlies out there, we need to preface this by saying we loved book 1. We were disappointed in book 2 and book 3. So if you are a super fan, we're sorry, but we
not
don't
us.
agree. Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, don't agree.
Another one. Okay. Diego from Zodiac Academy. Yes. I'm sorry. When he died, I felt nothing.
Yeah. Well,
I was like, I honestly, this is spicy. When he died, I thought, thank God I don't have to read about him anymore.
You're like, off the page. Well, you know what?
Oh my God, what a relief.
Yes. Not only is he a character that could have been an email, he's not the best person.
And then it's like, is he, isn't he? I honestly didn't even care for his character redemption. I cared so little about him so quickly that had he been removed from the whole equation, I would have been perfectly happy.
I could see that. I doubled down on that. 10 toes down in agreement.
Thank you.
10 toes.
And honestly, when I picture him, I just picture the nastiest beanie. Just like a super dirty. He wasn't washing that beanie. Tell me he was washing that beanie. No. He wouldn't be. But he was wearing it daily to trials and tests and all sorts of garbage. Sir, no. It's a no for me.
It's a no for me too. That's such a good one. Mine is going to be spoilers for a very specific book. My Dark Beast by Olivia Wildenstein, and it is a side character named Bryn. Now, the setup is Bryn is best friends with our female main character in this book. So she's a friend. They're supposed to be besties. They're supposed to be really close. This might be, when I was reading this book, what was at the forethought of my mind is this might be the worst description of friendship I have ever read in a book. I was like, these women are friends? Get out of here. They are not friends. And she was the most... Wow. Yeah, when I was reading it, I was like, if this is going to be that they're friends, this is the worst friends I've ever read in a book. Like, this is deplorable, this woman.
Okay.
Yes. So if you want to read a book about terrible
I did not pick up on that at all.
I clocked it so soon with some of the stuff she was saying, and I was so frustrated in her. When she would be on the page, I'd be like, I don't get her off the page. I don't want to read about this friend who's not a friend. It was a lesson in frenemies.
Oh,
that's
okay.
my opinion. That's my opinion.
Okay.
About this book. So for me, she's number one for me, and it actually just made me think of another one that I'll get to after yours. Go next.
Okay, this one's gonna be ultra spicy. Okay, ultra spicy for a lot of people out there. Okay. Kai Azar could have been anything.
How did I know this was going to be on your list? How did I know? Oh, you're going to make so many people
literally
mad.
I could have napped up a better MMC.
You are going to make so many people angry. Okay, Jordan, tell us why. Tell us your feelings on Kai.
Oh my God. The reasons are endless. Let me count the ways. But it starts with him being just like do nothing. I have never read an MMC that has done so little. And I mean that with my whole chest, 10 toes down, okay? I don't remember a singular thing he did that I thought fitting of an MMC. Thank you. Other than his yapping, his pointless yapping he was always doing, not a thing.
But he loved her.
Did he?
I don't know. He
did
said
he? Okay.
Yes, the beast that didn't get the beauty.
From his brother, who was her brother, who was, you know what I mean? Like, first of all,
From the Maori episode.
And then they mourned him and wrote a name after him. I got one more.
Okay, and then I have one ready? That you made me think of. Yes.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay. Mine, last one, and I think you're honestly going to agree with me. Rowan Whitethorn was honestly the most boring MMC I've ever read. Listen, I love Throne of Glass. I love Aelin. But Rowan, honestly, if you weren't there, it also would have been great.
I am shocked, Pikachu. You're going to make so many people upset with that one, too. I agree with you, though. I cannot disagree.
You could have been such a better MMC.
1,000%.
Such a better MMC. He honestly, outside of the training and some of like the emotional moments they have, which is very little in the scheme of 7-8 books, right?
Yeah.
What he actually brings to the table is so strong because I completely agree everything.
With you. So this is actually an extremely interesting viewpoint because it's not like we are not Kale girlies. We're not in support of him, but we actively dislike him.
And I don't think she should have ended up with Dorian. Dorian and Manon? Yes.
I like it. Yeah, I agree. We actively dislike Kale, but Rowan, it's not even – there's a few things that happen in book 3 that I'll never get over, but we don't actively dislike Rowan, but you're right. He just – could not be there. It doesn't.
Yeah.
If
you replaced him with any other trainer, any other character arc, all she needed was a growth arc. In the scheme of things, that's
so true.
Growth arc. Other than that, Aelin brings everything to the table. Okay, I will say, he emotionally supports her, but in the scheme of things, is he a fantasy MMC? In my opinion, no. He could have just been a trainer side guy. I agree with you.
I totally agree with you. It's going to have some people riled up, but I agree.
But I mean it. I mean it with my whole chest.
Because it could have been a friend who did that. It could have been a family member. It could have been any of the other characters could have been her trajectory in book 3. Yeah. That's crazy, but it's so true. This is going to be in book 2 and book 3 of Crescent City. And we're going to talk about bad friendship. So are
you going to say Danica?
I am. Are you going to sit here and tell me that your besties, your best friends, Bryce literally went into a deep depression over what happened, understandably so, but from Danica's perspective, Bryce is your best friend. You don't tell her that you're mated in this fantasy world. You don't tell her anything. And you're out.
I found out more that she didn't tell her than she did tell her in their years of friendship.
Exactly. And you're supposed to be best friends? Get out of here. No. You're not best friends. So no.
In fact, it's to the point where like something happens, my husband would be like, "Oh, did you tell you're two, like, Sheridan and so about this. And I'll be like, oh, yeah. Because he knows that the second it happens, if it's important.
Exactly. And this woman has had major life events, an entire conspiracy that she's uncovering, supposedly, didn't drop any part of it. This is crazy to me.
Not a thing. She does not know her. You guys are strangers, okay, who liked to hang out sometimes.
Exactly.
I have acquaintances too. I could not tell you a thing about them. But if we have a drink together, we're having fun.
Exactly. If we're going to talk about bad friendship, she's the hallmark of it.
Yeah.
And with that said, she did haunt the narrative, but that could have been anyone else who did that. And it also, why do we go down this horse and pony show with her? She could have been replaced by anyone.
Yeah. These are great.
Like, you know?
I think we should do this again, personally. I have more hate to give, so if you like this, let us know. Let us know some of your characters that could have been an email, because honestly, get spicy.
Get spicy. Tell us the truth. Tell us how you feel.
Be real.
Exactly.
We're just hanging.
Exactly. And if you like this video, we also have a TikTok and an Instagram, so please go check us out and like and follow. These are YouTube exclusives. This is on our YouTube channel. But in case you didn't guess by the name, we have a whole podcast that you can listen to on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
For so much longer than 10-15 minutes. Absolutely. You could be here for hours.
Listen to us chat.
Yapping.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we hope to see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.